So you know that feeling when you walk into a room and you're like, something is just not right in here? Like it should work, but it doesn't feel pulled together, or it feels smaller than it should, or you did every single thing you were supposed to do right and it still feels off. All of you guys sent me your tricky, awkward, I don't know what's wrong, but something is spaces, and I'm gonna help you figure out what's going on and show you how to fix it. If you don't know, my name is Cooper, and of course today we are going to be talking about how to fix the off vibes in your space. So here we have, it looks like maybe a smaller home, and right now we are looking at the living room. You can see that this person has a lot of plants, they've got some nice flooring, and it's kind of this like kitchen slash living room area. This is their couch area off to the left of what we just saw, and honestly, I think this is really cute. I think this is a great start. You have a very cute dog, and I think that the pieces you have are very workable. I'm not seeing anything in this room, maybe minus that weird cat wheel thing that needs to be stored away or needs to go. And then it looks like across from the couch, we have a really big TV in the corner, as well as some really large windows, which is always lovely. I could see that this could be kind of awkward given it's kind of a narrow space, but it's definitely something that is workable and it's not going to be the end of the world. If any of you guys saw my last video about how cozy is often confused with clutter, well, go check that out first. But also something that I was talking about in that video was having too many throw pillows, and I'm sorry, I am not trying to attack you, but I think that you have way too many throw pillows on your couch. You know, maybe one or two of these would be good. It seems like you lean into a more boho antique aesthetic, so I totally understand that, but maybe find some, you know, really cool unique patterned pillows for your space, because honestly all these throw pillows look like they're either from Target or Home Goods to me, and they're just cheapening your space and kind of dampening the vibe in here, because you have this really nice carpet and you also have this really beautiful coffee table and couch. So we don't want to take away from that with decor that's just going to be, you know, frivolous. The other thing that I wanted to point out here is to maybe figure out your gallery wall situation a little bit better. When it comes to gallery walls specifically, I always find that they look a little bit more full and a little bit more cohesive if they're placed a little bit closer together. And so here, I think we're seeing them too far apart. I think it's kind of making it feel a little bit more awkward than it actually should. And I'm not saying that you need to have your gallery wall filled up entirely immediately, but I think placing these just like 1 or 2 inches closer together than they are now will really enhance the look of it and make it feel a lot better. I love the coffee table. I love what you've done there. And so I think we should definitely keep that. And I'm also seeing a ceiling fan in here. And if you guys know me, you know I don't like ceiling fans. So if you have the option, if you live in a hot climate, I get it. But if you don't, maybe remove that ceiling fan and just patch up the ceiling or replace it with a pendant light similar to the one that you have already in the corner. Now, on the other side of the room, this is kind of the problem side in terms of my eyes. To start, I think that we need to find some new window treatments for you, because the ones that you have now just don't look the best quality and seem to be maybe a little bit too long or something, because they are kind of dragging on the floor and they don't seem to fit properly in the space. And I think this is something really important to touch on here, because not every space is ideal for drapes. You don't want to put drapes in somewhere where they're not going to fit, or they're going to be like pushed up against something like they are here against the TV. You want to make sure that your drapes have room to breathe. For example, if you take the drapes behind me, you can see that they are on their own wall. There's not really anything obstructing them or getting in the direct way of them, and that's why they work in this space. But here we have, you know, that TV area, and if you want to keep that TV area, which I assume that you would, you're going to want to replace those drapes. I think swapping them out with some Roman shades on those windows would be a really great decision, just to kind of lighten the space, and you could do something really fun. For your particular style, I would probably recommend a linen Roman shade. You could do a dark brown or a natural linen tone, and I think either of those would work beautifully. Now this TV area, you guys, I don't like it. Sorry, I don't like it. So this TV is huge. This is a little bit difficult because it is in a corner, and when you mount TVs at a diagonal like this, they're really hard to make look correct. But honestly, I think that my best advice for you here would be to remove all of that stuff under the TV and all of those little decor items on top of it. I just don't think that either of those are enhancing the space, and I understand that they're probably there for functionality, but you can also invest in storage options to go elsewhere in your home. You know, a small small basket to put throw blankets in would suffice here. So now we're going to be looking at a dining room. Here we have our lovely dining room. It's a very blank canvas with a capital B. I mean, I don't think you can get much more blank and boring than this. I'm sorry. I'm sure you just moved in somewhere and you're kind of just trying to figure things out, but we really need to dress this room up a little bit because it just seems a little bit depressing and sad. And that's okay. We all have spaces like that. You know, most homes are like that when you move into them. So, you know, don't worry. This is not an uncommon experience. I think what we're going to do here is maybe incorporate some color. And honestly, this does not tell me anything about the person's style who lives here. So I'm just going to try and do my best to work with things. I always think that this kind of manufactured architecture just makes things feel really sterile and really cold. What I would do in here is probably paint all of the walls like a really nice, deep, dark brown. I think painting the trim and doing everything and kind of color drenching it would really enhance the space. I think if we do that, we can kind of keep this light fixture. Is it ideal? No, but I don't want you to have to go out and spend extra money on a pendant light. So, you know, this one is definitely workable. In terms of that, I think we can keep the dining set. You know, it's fine. It's not anything special, but we can work around it. And what I would do is maybe invest in a wooden sideboard for in here or a wooden hutch to go on the right side, just to kind of take up some space, allow for some extra storage, and give it kind of a warmer vibe. And then I would also go ahead and put a jute rug in here. And I know jute rugs are kind of controversial because they're not exactly the most comfortable or soft material, but when it comes to dining rooms, putting a wool rug in there just seems like a disaster to me, because if you drop something on that, it's kind of stained forever if it's not a lighter color. So honestly, I think a jute rug would be great for in here and, you know, just give it that extra warmth and kind of bring in some personality and interest. I think that's exactly what the space needs. If you have lots of photos of your family or friends, what I would also do in here is do kind of a gallery wall on that back wall, but kind of do like stacks of family pictures. And lastly, for this room, I would also add in some drapery. I think this is a great example of what I was talking about last time. This space is one that allows for drapery since you have this entire wall to work with no obstructions. But yeah, I definitely don't think this is a lost cause or anything like that. I just think it needs some creativity and it needs some life. Now, you guys, I need to talk to you because you guys have been very bad. Because I put on my Instagram story, I said, send me your spaces that need help and need fixing because they feel a little bit awkward. And I'm getting some responses that are not true to that statement. I wanted to show you guys what somebody sent in because I thought it was so beautiful and, you know, crazy. Now, one of my viewers put in this beautiful living room in a geodesic home that has all wooden paneled walls. Please, you know, leave in the comments, you know, what exactly your problem is here. You have a beautiful mid-century fireplace floating in the middle of the room with a conversation pit. Like, you must be really heavily overanalyzing it or something because you seem to be doing most things right in this room. Is it my particular style? No, but I think it's really cute. Now, in a similar vein, I was also sent this bedroom. And I mean, I'm sure you guys can tell exactly what I'm talking about here when I say that this space isn't inherently problematic, but I do understand how it might feel a little bit awkward from a functional perspective. It seems like this person is working with a smaller space, and honestly, I think that they don't really have that much to do in terms of upgrades that they want to make. But let's talk about the problem areas of this room. We have this kind of dusty rose wall color, which is really pretty. We have these very luxury vinyl plank floors in here, which is very normal for an apartment. And this person has some good pieces of furniture. I'm not seeing any pieces of furniture that I would necessarily need to swap out, but I am seeing some pieces of artwork and pieces of home decor that really should not be there. And I'm also going to say that maybe this person's style leans a little bit more boho and kind of girly, but I think to get that look that you're really striving for here, there are a couple things that you should change. The first thing that needs to be changed in this room is the rug. And you might be saying, Cooper, why do you need to change the rug? Like, it looks fine. Yeah, it looks fine, but honestly, I think it would be a really big help to upgrading the space. That's because these walls are a dusty rose color, these floors are kind of like a grayish, brownish, dull color, and the rug is both of those. So what's happening in this room is that the rug is not creating any contrast to the floor or the wall, And so it's kind of melting together into kind of this one mushy room. And so I think if you swap out this rug with maybe a darker wool rug, it would really enhance the space, because then you'll have some contrast to the walls and it'll make the space feel a little bit more grounded. In terms of the artwork, I'm seeing some kind of like Target line art on the wall. I think that you just need to swap out your artwork with maybe something that is a little bit more like genuine and less minimalist. And if you are going to do minimalist artwork, make it something that's a little bit more contrasting to the walls. It doesn't necessarily have to be like out of the color scheme of the room, since I think you want to keep it pretty, pink and purpley, but it just needs to be like a little bit darker and provide some contrast to the rest of the space. It just makes things feel a little bit weird. I think that your dresser area is fine. I think that the shelf is fine. Another thing I do think you should swap out is that pendant light. I don't think it's working in this space. I think it's too big and it's in the middle of the room and really low, so it looks really awkward above your bed. And again, I'm seeing another case of the drapes that don't fit. We need a Roman shade for in here. This is not working. These curtains do not fit in the space because you have your desk and your bookshelf and everything like that. The last thing that needs to be changed out is those table lamps on your nightstands. They aren't cute. They're very like Target-y, and I think that if you swap those out with something interesting, it would really help your space. Honestly, for you, since you're kind of going for this glowy pink and purple vibe, I think that you might really love to check out some rice paper lampshades. You can find these kind of all around, and I think that they would really be cute in your room. They would kind of add in this Japandi element that I think would work really well with a darker rug and keep things nice and warm. Here we have another standard living room. What I am getting from this room is that this person lives their life around their TV. I like can't handle it because you guys like really like, I love you guys, but like, really? Like, I love that you guys watch my videos on your TV, but like, you don't need to live your life around that. A TV should be like an addition to your life. Your life shouldn't revolve around it. And what this living room is telling me is that your life revolves around your TV, because everything is pointed in a direction at your TV and it's creating a weird imbalance in the space. What needs to happen in this room is that beautiful chair that you have pointing at the TV with the ottoman needs to be flipped to the other side of the room. I think that you should get rid of those two chairs next to your console under the TV. I think that they're just kind of crowding up the space and a little bit useless. I think that your rug in here is totally fine and workable. And then your coffee table also needs to be changed out. I would recommend doing something maybe a little bit lower and something a bit bigger to fill that space up between your armchair and your couch. I would also say that maybe floating your couch away from that back wall a little bit and maybe getting rid of that shelving unit in the corner. The art in here, not my favorite. If you like this more abstract style, you can go for something a little bit more interesting than, this $200 piece of art from West Elm. So like, no, we're not doing that. If you saw yourself in any of these submissions, let me know in the comments, because you're definitely not alone. And honestly, you guys, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what I say, it doesn't matter what anyone says. All that matters is that you love your space. So you can either take my advice or leave it. And if you're really struggling with your own space, you can always hire me as your interior decorator. I would absolutely love to help you no matter how big or small your space is. There's a ton of really great information on my website, so go ahead and check that out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next week.